Alright, good morning, guys. This is yours truly, the JM Factor Joseph Mato, and we got a little bit of a situation here. Damn mic thing. Alright, anyway, today was supposed to be the official live stream of the Renegade Boxing Association. And the first real official one, as the one last night was a test. And my schedule was completely changed. So the Alright, sorry about that. It was a little bit of feedback. And so yeah, so here's the plan right now. Okay, the plan right now is that I'm gonna probably live stream for at least an hour, and then I gotta leave for work at 11. So I'm gonna live stream as much as I can in an hour, and I will continue live streaming when I come back home, which probably won't be till around maybe like 9:50, 10:30. So if you guys want to see more of live streaming, I'll be back around possibly 9:50, 10:30. Okay, so enough riffraff. Let me go load up Fight Night Champion. We'll do some bare knuckle fighting madness. Load it up. I still say the patch that happened to Fight Night 2 years ago is complete crap. I still say I find it like very disagreeable. But then again, what can you do? At least all your brutality is in bare knuckle fight. So that's something, and it's better than nothing. Besides, I prefer the bare knuckle fighting it anyway. I'm kind of annoyed about the one thing though. Not enough. You don't really see ref stoppages. Loading game. Loading screen of death. Wait, hold on. wait, are you kidding me? Okay, why can't I hear anything? Hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry. I want to find out what's going on here. Yeah, next time before I do this, I make sure the audio levels is working. Because for some reason I can't get the audio to work. I got it to work yesterday. I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna start this while I try to figure out how to get the audio to work. What an epic disaster this turned out to be. Screw it, hold on, I got an idea. Alright, Alright, I got a better idea. I'm gonna restart the stream and see if it works that way. Guys, I'll be right back.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Move! Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
The Dragon's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Mall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event. 15 rounds in the heavyweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this hard.
There we go. Now it worked. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Enjoy the fight. I'll be right back.
The Dragon's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
In the blue corner, fighting out of giveaway, Bam Savage. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Tokyo, the Dragon.
Let's have a good...
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. What's the best way to neutralize good hand speed?
Timing. Guys throwing real quick punches, maybe a quick jab. You time a right hand right over.
Oh, what an uppercut. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Throws a counterpunch there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. The Dragon's gotta be feeling the impact of that uppercut. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He got hit right there, but he also... Big shot. Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
No, that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
More punches. You need to capitalize on that. All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right?
The Dragon's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
Bam Bam's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Good-looking counterpunch. Bam Bam's left, landing well. Hook right on the belt line. Halfway through round number 2. What a big shot, that hook right on the gut. The Dragon's doing something now that's probably driving his trainer crazy. He's going for broke. He went down earlier, now he's going for broke.
And you're right, it would drive a trainer crazy because you don't want a guy looking to end it all at once. You don't want a guy hoping to get lucky, and that's what he's doing right now.
Bam Bam's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. The Dragon's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. We we come to the end of the round.
You got to land a big
What
punch
started
there.
as mild
No doubt about
swelling
it. You are
has
losing
now
this
turned
fight.
into this.
You need to throw,
Bam Bam's
land a big
eye
shot.
is
Look
closed.
at me.
He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a Cyclops, a one-eye fighter.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Okay, listen. Body and head, body and head. Double up with your body punches, then head.
And round number 3 is underway. The Dragon's combination punching is working well here. Bam Bam's absorbing a hook. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good flush shot upstairs. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. The Dragons crumbled by that hook to the body. Good step back counter punch there. He just missed that shot up top.
I want to see some combos.
The Dragons got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Targeting that overhand left. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. The Dragons done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Stop. Don't stop. You got to keep working. You can get ahead, but you got to.
He's given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his man.
Yeah, he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Nice strike after catching one by the Dragon. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Tanking away a body shot with the right hand. Bam Bam's left now getting into the mix. Nice work with the uppercut. Bam Bam's able to get to the inside, and when he does get there, boy, he packs a lot with that uppercut.
Well, hey, you're right, Joe. He does pack a lot because he's able to really snap that shoulder up. He's able to get real torque. You know, he pivots in the hip. You know, he brings it up from the ground.
The Dragon's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Teddy, he's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
No, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella. And instead, he's running right out into the rain.
The Dragon's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Seconds to go in the fourth. Bam Bam's inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away. And what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on. But what's going to be worse is when he starts getting counted in between them.
Listen, pick his jab. That's right. Pick his jab. When he throws the jab, keep it simple, okay? Just keep it simple. You're making this harder than what it is. Focus.
Round number 5 has arrived. Bam Bam's left working well that time. Blocks that punch. Well-placed shot. Came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. The Dragon's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. This combination in the game, jab with the straight. Bam Bam's able to land a good, solid left hand. Fires right back at him. Missed the target with that hook. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. The Dragon's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Seconds remaining in this round.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. You got to pick up the speed, all right? Pick up the speed.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. The Dragon's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Bam Bam sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting. You know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Bam Bam's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Comes with the right. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by the Dragon. Bam Bam's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. The Dragon's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Gets him with the right hand.
Watch the hook.
Bam Bam's left, landing well. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. And that's the end of round 6.
All right.
We
all right.
hear about guys
You are
being
dominating
calm
this
and
fight.
cool when the pressure's
Keep it
on.
up.
With
Just
that
keep doing
eye
what you're
completely shut, the pressure is on.
Don't fight
Yeah,
his
this is
fight.
where you're
Jab
really
and
ultimately
jab and
being
move.
tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Hey, don't get careless, okay? Don't fight his fight.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by Bam Bam.
Keep your head moving.
How about that left hand? Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. The Dragon's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Well-placed left hand there. Bam Bam's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Relax.
Little head hunting with the left. Bam Bam's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good body shot. The right hand came home. A solid, true uppercut by the Dragons. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead. Think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You win.
It's been a good-looking fight here as we start round number 8. The Dragon's done a good job. He's got the lead on your scorecard. However, he has gotten hit tonight. Teddy, he could use to sharpen up that defense.
Yeah, well, you know what he's doing wrong? He's giving opportunities. That's a good point, Joe. He's giving opportunities to his opponent because he's covering up, putting those earmuffs on too much. And when he does that, he handcuffs himself, and his opponent's taking advantage.
Bam Bam! Tag! Off target with that hook. The Dragon's able to land a nice, clean left hand. gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. The Dragon's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Watch the hook.
You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, all right? Just keep boxing smart. Nice work. Keep it up. Scott.
You need to move your head, though, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom. Son of a bitch.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. What a huge power punch by Bam Bam. Good defense, just covering up down low. Scored well up top. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good hard strike by the Dragon. Bam Bam's always gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Hands up.
Bam Bam's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Strickland, don't stand in front of it. Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? Now, I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus. Keep your hands.
And now they start round number 10. The Dragon's got to prove to everybody right now that he's in good shape. Remember, he was stunned in that last round.
But what he's got to prove to is the referee, first of all. The referee's taking a close look at him right now. So if he doesn't throw back and he doesn't have his legs under him, his night's going to be over.
Bam Bam's got to find an answer for this because his accuracy has been big shot he just scored with. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown.
incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Scores up top with a left. A stinging uppercut by the Dragon. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good flush, straight left hand. Now hugging on the inside. The Dragon's well off the mark that time.
You're not focused.
He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right?
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements. Don't waste your punches out there. Be smart or you're going to tire yourself out.
Start of round number 11, and I start to question right now how much he has left in him. I know this is a close fight. As we look at your scorecard, it tells that, but it doesn't look close when you look at both guys right now.
No, it doesn't. But it's up to him to find that place. He's found it before. Dig down. This is what it's about now. Dig down and go to it.
That worked out really well. Throwing off the right. There it is. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Hold! Hold him!
Able to show you his blocking ability. Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Bam, bam. Night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance. He couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, the Dragon.
The Dragon shocked himself just as much as I think he shocked us. Who would have ever thought a late knockout here? This thing was assured to go to the scorecards, but it's over.
You know, you made a good point. Who would have ever thunk it? Whoever would have thought of it? But his opponent never thought of it. He got lulled to sleep, and that's why he's sleeping on the campus in front of us right now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Tiger's the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes. Johnson's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over-the-top emotion. This isn't a guy with an intense, glaring stare. Just a guy going to do his job.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tiger. And his opponent across the ring, coming unblooded, the Professor Johnson.
Touch him up and let's go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. So we are underway here, and as we've talked about it going into this fight, and you really touched on this, Teddy, the biggest edge comes with him in terms of his speed advantage.
Yeah, not just with his hands, though. Downstairs with his feet, too.
Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Tiger's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. He scores with the left. Tigers cranked by an uppercut. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Tiger scoring with that right hand. Well timed.
All right, guys, this is going to be the last one. Once 11 o'clock hits, I'm going to shut everything off, and I'll be back home probably around 9:50, 10:30 to continue.
What you see Floyd Mayweather do, you know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the count.
Good work. Tiger's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Keep working, bud. And that's the end of round 1. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. In this situation.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter. Jab, jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left. Oh, he just did. And banging away he goes. And he goes down for the first time tonight. the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Johnson's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Johnson's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back.
Tiger's left working well that time. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times there's a tendency to just remember the punch that put him there.
Relax.
He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Keep him up. Listen, he's going to come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
He's trying to get momentum back. He gave it away in that last round when he was knocked down.
Well, he got a little pit stop in the corner, so now he's got to be like that race car driver coming out of the pits. You know, you come out of there cautiously. Don't get hit with anything as you're coming out. You know, don't cross those lanes too quick, and then get back into the flow.
Zoning in with the overhand left.
Yeah, that's it.
Good flush shot upstairs. Very nice defensive guard there. Right to the head with that right. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Tiger. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Tiger's able to land a good, solid left hand. Well, this could be dangerous for both men now. He was knocked down earlier, but now he's made the decision, hey, I'm going to let everything fly.
And that's the key. They're flying wide, and there's openings. There's holes in that arsenal where his opponent can catch him in between one of those shots.
How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. And this round comes to an end.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You got to make it a fight now. You can't just move around.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously the round to circle there, you see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
Come on! Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Tigers jacked up by an uppercut. That right hand serving him well. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. Solid left hand to the head. Tiger's throwing a lot of punches, but he's also creating a lot of room for his opponent. Johnson's rocked by that punch. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Action, bud.
Well, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. Johnson's solid. Up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Johnson's now getting back up off the canvas. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Johnson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Work the body, kid. Body shots. Watch the hook.
Final 10 seconds. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point because a lot of times that could be the turn.
All right, guys, I'm going to start going to work. I'll be
I'll
back around 9:30, 10:30 p.m. If you guys want to see more live streaming.
And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night.